What pronouns to use for an unborn child? And this question should actually be written, what pronouns should be used for an unborn child? Now, it's really interesting. I don't think there's any hard rules about this. But if you don't know the baby's sex yet, should you say it or they? And I've never gone through this myself as a parent, right? So I guess that would be a choice you would make. Before I give my 2 cents on this, I want to see what other people have said, okay? Nobody blinks at it. If you made a big deal out of it, people will think you're an ass. But casual usage, nobody will notice or care. It is fine, I think, question mark. Here's an English teacher, the primate. With people who are emotionally invested, he or she. If you don't know, they. If you don't, so if you do know, then use he or she. If you don't know, they. Okay. From a purely objective medical perspective, it may be used, especially early on. Calling someone's bump it may well cause offense. Okay. Little one, baby, surname. Okay. The baby is a great option. I don't think it would be taken the wrong way. I'll help you buy a crib for the baby. The baby seems fine to me. They is a bit more polite. Okay. Your safest option is they. See, so I'm seeing a couple things. I'm seeing they, I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing the baby. Now, this changes over time, of course, but I have not heard a lot of they. They is used as a pronoun when we want to talk about someone we don't know the gender of, right? Oh, did they get that job? I don't know the gender of this person, so I'm using they. More recently, they is also used as a preferred pronoun by someone who may call themselves non-binary, and they might use they, which people may or may not use. That's sort of a trend. I don't know. So what about a baby? I personally have not heard a lot of people use they to talk about their babies. I've been around quite a few pregnant moms, and it's my thing. You know, I find pregnant moms and I hang out with them. I say, hey, you want to hang out? You want to go to Target? I don't do that. But I have been around quite a few pregnant moms, and I have not heard them use they to refer to their baby when they don't know the gender yet. Of course, when you know the gender, you use the gender. He's going to be, we are thinking of naming him, she, we would like her to be, that sort of thing. Fine, yeah, of course, great. But they, while it should be used, I think that's a great choice, right? I think it would be great to use that because you don't know the gender, and we can use they when we don't know the gender of someone. That tends to be for people who are out in the world and not still in the womb, right? At least in my experience. So I would say it is more common than they. And as this person says here, the first person, nobody will notice or care if you use it, right? Because it's so undeveloped, you don't know what the gender is yet. However, I think no pronouns would be the best choice until you know the gender. Once you know the gender, then use he or she. And if you don't know the gender, then go with the baby. I think that's probably the way to go because that's how people talk about it. It is the baby. The baby, we can't wait for the baby to come. The baby is going to be so cute, right? What things are you going to buy for the baby, right? And again, I don't think people are going to blink at it. I really don't think they will, but the one I hear most often is the baby. I think they, in this case, sounds a little odd. I just haven't heard it. The people I've been around who have been pregnant. So, yeah, he and she when you know, the baby when you don't, and maybe it once in a while. But that might be going out of style.